Hello everybody, this is Jen. I'm just going to show you today how to use Google Draw. Now you have to get into your Google Drive. I'm already in mine, but obviously you can just go to Google, click on your 9 dot to get into your Google Drive, like so, and ta-da. So what you want to do to open Google Drawing is to go into the button that says New. And you won't see Google Draw show up in your drop-down. So you have to go to the More and just follow down to where it says Google Drawings. And this will open up a blank Google Drawing. The first thing you want to do is give it a title. Such as this. So you'll notice the tools are all pretty basic. If you want to enter text, the text box is right here. You click. The crosshairs will open and it will allow you to draw a text box however big you want it. So like that. And Jen's Court. Now you'll notice if I click outside of the text box, the lines disappear. Now, if I want the lines to remain, I just go to the little button that looks like a pencil. In the drop-down menu, you'll notice that transparent is the default. So what you want to do if you want to see the lines is click on a color. So the lines will show up here. Now, if I want this to be centered, all I have to do is go into the More drop-down menu and look for the alignment feature and choose center. Right? I can also change my text by selecting my text, going to the text selections here, and just looking for a design that I think would be, oh, it's very small. So I like the design, but I want to make it a lot bigger. So I'm going to do 36. There we go. Right. And even if I want to change the background color, I can do that as well by clicking on the little paint can icon. And you'll notice it's set at transparent. But if I want to change the background, I can do that easily. Okay. So now what I want to show you how to do really quickly is how to do a design using the shapes. You can also add images if you like, but I'm going to show you how to add shapes. Well, the shape button is here, and you can click on any one of these shapes to add. Actually, what I really want to do is I want to add lines because the shape of my particular courtyard that I want to draw isn't a regular shape. So I'm going to click on the line and I'll click on this line here. So that opens up crosshairs and that will allow me to draw a line. Now if I want this line to be a specific width, I can go to this icon here where it says line weight, drop down to say 4. Excellent. Now there's my line. So that's just one line. So I want to continue. So I'm going to use my crosshairs again. Click. And go like this. And like this. And like this. Alright, so you notice that this line here isn't exactly measured up. It's not even, and I don't really like how that looks. Now, if I click right now with the crosshairs on, anywhere I click will add another line, and I don't want that. So I can just hit Control Z to erase that. But I want to go back into my toolbar and select the Select tool, which looks like an arrow. So click on that, and then that allows you to pick up and drag the line so that it's more even. So what I want to do now is, because my courtyard kind of has a different shape here, it's got a curve The line that I want to draw now is going to be more of a, well, a curve. Let me try that. We'll see if that works. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to connect. Right, that's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, going to click on my select tool again. You'll notice that the line is not the same width, so I'm going to go back to 4 and change that. Now, if I don't like that, I say, well, that's not exactly how my line's supposed to look like. I'm going to delete, and I'm going to try to do scribble. Scribble is freeform, so if you click on where you want your line to begin, that's horrible. So you can draw the line in yourself. I'm still not a big fan of that line, so I am going to delete that. So I've got a shape that I like, sort of. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just to kind of get your ideas. Now, remember that you have to show where the trees are, or if you want to show where the windows are, you can actually do this. Insert, image, and search the web. And I'm going to search tree. And you can look through all these pictures and find let's see this. All right. There's a tree here. Control-C. There might be another tree here. And there might be a tree here. Now, you can search whatever image you want. That's totally up to you. But what I'm most interested in seeing here from you is your ideas. So the trees have to stay here, but I want to see, where the doors are, where the windows are, and what your idea is for this space. So be creative, but you're not a professional. Right now, all we're looking for are some ideas about what you see the space to be. So go for it, be creative, and like I said, have fun. Now here's a trick. If you're searching for flowers or bushes on Google, the best way to search for them is using the word transparent. Then you don't actually get the background. So for example, if I want to add this, you'll notice there's a lot of little checkers in the background. So if I copy this image and go back into my drawing, well, that's quite big, so let me make it a bit smaller. I can go like this, and I don't have any of the background images there at all. So I can put maybe my flowers right here, make a copy of that, right there. Now if I want to change the direction, just grab the arrows and change the direction of my flowers. There you go. So like I said, all I want to do is get a basic idea from you what your plans are for the courtyard. So enjoy and let me know if you have questions.